Today I'm finally doing my epic empties haul. This was from January to January, so it's everything I used up for the whole year. These are all going to be topical products broken up into 5 categories: skincare, hair care, makeup, body care, and body products. This is epic. I promise you. I saved them up throughout the whole year because, I don't know, I just really wanted to show even just myself what I used up, what is unnecessary waste, what I don't need, and what I really do love and want to purchase more of. The Malaysia brand of skincare is something I discovered in, I think, May of 2021. So it's coming up on 2 years. I was one of the people that was on the wait list to get this product because I have so many problems with skin breakouts and also a type of acne that creates bumps that are really itchy, and also have the regular acne where it's on your jawline and around your lips and just everywhere. All different types of acne were happening to my face. Not severe cysts, but I'd have a cyst once or twice a month, and those are so painful. Since I've been using Malaysia, I haven't had a problem with that at all anymore, and I'm starting with this because of everything I've used for the whole year. This is the one thing I would absolutely not want taken from me. Everything else can go. If I had to pick one, this is it. And I love them so much that I contact them and beg them so that I could work with them. And that means I just have a code so you can get 10% off, and the code is L, and I have it linked below. Now, I'm sorry if that sounds cheesy, but I truly believe in this product, and it's the only company that I work with, honestly. I saved all of these up. I've used 6 for the whole year. So every 2 months I need a new benzoyl peroxide gel. It's 2.5% and it's extremely gentle. Benzoyl peroxide is in a lot of products like Oxy and oh gosh, I can't remember, Clearasil, so many of them, and it's a really great way to kill the acne bacteria, but a lot of the additional ingredients in the product really irritate skin, and I've had so many problems with skin irritation and at the same time trying to get rid of the acne. So this is the first product I've ever used that doesn't irritate my skin but kills that bacteria and cleared my skin up. So I know I'm going to use 6 a year, 1 every 2 months. And to complement that, they have a urea moisturizer, and when you have breakouts, you're like, the last thing in the world you're thinking of is moisturizing your skin. Honestly, you're like, I'm just trying to get rid of the breakouts. The moisturizer complements, and you can also use it on its own if you don't want to use the benzoyl peroxide. This also helps clear your skin. It's a gentle exfoliant, and it moisturizes your skin, which is something you really need to do, especially if you have breakouts. You need to try and heal those breakouts. So I used 4 a year, so 1 every 3 months. I talk about Aquanil all the time because having super sensitive skin and rosacea and breakouts, I was struggling to find a skin wash that really cleansed my skin gently. This doesn't have all those preservatives and gunk and perfumes and dyes, all those things that are just meant to make the product feel like, yay, I'm using this product, but at the same time it's irritating your skin. And that's something, if you have sensitive skin, rosacea, breakouts, any of those issues, even dry skin, this cleanser is really a godsend. It's just a simple cleanser, and I buy it directly from the company, Person and Covey, if I said that right. I'll have the link below for their website. Around Thanksgiving time, they have their Black Friday sale, and I purchased 5 for an entire year, so I use 5 of these bottles a year. I didn't save them all because there's just too many. The only other face wash I use is this Bioderma Sebium. I love it so much for mostly the summertime, so I use about 2 or 3 of these bottles a year. I get this from CVS. I'll get the large bottle. It lasts forever, just 1 pump. I wash my face with it at night if I had a lot of sunscreen on my face. As much as I love the Aquanil, sometimes you just need a little bit stronger wash if you put a lot of sunscreen on your face and it's built up, because I use zinc. It's very thick. It's actually blue and there's copper in it, and it helps really get in there and clear up your skin as well. Another great product from CVS is Vichy's Mineral 89. They have a whole line of products, but this is my absolute favorite. I discovered it last year. I attempted getting the tiny little version, and I loved it so much that I've had several more of the larger versions. So I used these 2 last year, and I have 2 that I'm using this year. They are just so amazing at helping any skin type. If you have breakouts, rosacea, acne prone skin and sensitive skin, but also dry skin because it's a hyaluronic acid. It's also just very plumping. You can use it underneath a very thick moisturizer or use it just by itself. I put this all over my neck and my mouth area, and it just feels really great and does not irritate my skin at all. The Earth to Skin line I found at Walmart, and really great prices, by the way, and quite a few other products that I haven't finished yet that are still things that I'm using on daily rotation, but this one I finished up. It is the Honey Manuka Day Gel Cream. You can still smell a little bit of the honey left in it. I loved it. Obviously, I used up the whole thing, and it's definitely worth a try if you have sensitive skin or breakout prone, and they also have a lot of products that are for dry skin as well. I also discovered last year Glow Recipe, their moisturizer. It is the watermelon pink juice. This one is really gentle on the skin and also very plumping. I love this beautiful glass bottle. I'm actually going to clean it out and keep the bottle on its own because I just think it's so adorable. It actually smells really nice. I tend to not want products on my face that have perfumes, but this one I didn't mind. It didn't irritate my skin at all. I love the Peter Thomas Roth masks. They are just really outstanding face masks, and I absolutely love the pumpkin enzyme mask. I have another brand new container of it already. This one I finished up. It takes forever to finish this up because it's so thick. You only need a small amount, and you can really mask once a week. If your skin is easily irritated, every other week. This will exfoliate your skin so nicely and get out all the gunk. And even if you have some dead skin cells you need to exfoliate off of your face, this is the mask to do. They have several others for all different skin types, but this is the one that I use. Even though my skin has rosacea and super sensitive skin, I really enjoy this. I only use it at night, so the redness tones down by the time I wake up in the morning, but it will clarify your skin. So a lot of us are loving The Ordinary, and they've expanded from purchasing online to being able to get the products at Sephora and Ulta. Unfortunately, Sephora and Ulta don't raise the prices. They keep the base prices, which I love. Thank you guys so much. And here are 4 of my favorite products from them. Here's another mask. This is the BHA peeling solution. This is something if your skin is really also needing to exfoliate. This is a strong one, and it works really well. It tingles, it stings a bit. Again, if I'm going to be using this, I'm going to need a day for it to recover for any redness, but anyone with normal skin who doesn't have rosacea or sensitivity, they'll be fine with it. It's a really, really good exfoliating mask. The caffeine solution, 5% you put under your eyes, and I found this really soothing. It helps with any type of puffiness and slight discoloration. It's actually a really great eye product. It's not like a thick cream. A lot of people really want that thickness under their eyes. It's more like targeting some issues. You can also put your thick moisturizing eye cream on top if you want, but it's so nice in the morning. I loved it. I'd be really careful with adding on any type of under eye concealer because it can pill up. Test it out a few times before you go with it and then add your concealer because it can get kind of like gooey because it is a bit of a gel. Here's another hyaluronic acid that is very nice on the skin and also not so pricey, so you can just use this and then put something on top of it, a moisturizer. If you use it alone, it just kind of evaporates. Layering it with another product really helps plump your skin. Okay, so I have this Argiline solution. I don't know if I said it right, Argiline or Argiline, whatever. It is really nice for helping with dynamic lines, so someone who doesn't want to put any Botox or any filler in their face, you can use this solution. It helps keep those lines at bay. I didn't really notice a huge difference, honestly, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe I have another bottle of it, maybe after using that bottle, but it didn't irritate my skin and it's definitely worth a try. So Paula's Choice is one of my favorite skincare lines, and in fact they're the first professional skincare line that I went to when I started trying to really figure out what the heck to do with my acne outside of what is available at the drugstore, Walmart, Target, those types of things. And I really found a lot of help and support from Paula's Choice website and their products. Some of their products are really strong for acne clearing, so I've leaned more towards a gentler line with the Malaysia. They are still extremely amazingly potent products for curing issues with acne, but also with your skin as it develops into adulthood and also beyond. So I'm gonna tell you absolutely, everything's so hairy, I'm sorry. This Resist Intensive Wrinkle Repair Retinol Serum is absolutely fantastic. I love it so much and I recommend it to anyone. I used it on my neck and also parts of my face, not all over my face, but just specific parts because I'm just not there yet. But as I age further, I will be using this probably everywhere. Many layers. The Omega Complex Eye Cream is one of my absolute favorites. So I do Paula's Choice shop maybe once or twice a year. They have fantastic deals, fantastic sales on their website. And this is one of the items that I once got for free, fell in love with it, and I keep repurchasing. So for breakouts, I'm totally in love with the Anti-Redness Exfoliation solution. This is a 2% salicylic acid and it's so good. It really will clear out your pores. If your skin's very sensitive, you can put it on your face for about 10 minutes and then rinse it off, and that will help for the night. Or you can just keep it on your face. You can use this one overnight and also in the morning underneath makeup, and it won't make your makeup all funny looking. This one is the BHA gel. It is very strong, and I wouldn't wear this with makeup underneath. I'd only use this at night. You can also use both of them on your skin, on your arms and your butt and your legs if you have KP, and which is chicken skin or strawberry skin. There's a bunch of names for it, and it's just those bumps that it's keratin that will not clear up on its own, and you need something to exfoliate. These are so fantastic, especially this gel, this one for sure. The Paula's Choice Lip and Body Treatment is one of my absolute favorites. For anyone who is outdoors a lot and it's windy, if you're running or just outdoors with kids playing or whatever, this is a really great product, and it doesn't have any colors, perfumes or dyes or flavors, none of that, and it just is very nice on the lips and won't cause any irritation. You can use it on any part of your body, but I really used it just on my lips because I found it just so absolutely wonderful. I've purchased this for a friend because I was like, this is one of my favorite products. This is the Hurrah lip balm. It's Earl Grey lip balm, which if something says Earl Grey, I'm going to buy it because I love Earl Grey. It kind of smells like Earl Grey. It just, you know, it could have been just strawberry or something like that. It's a nice simple lip balm, also doesn't irritate your skin. And I got this from the Everyday Minerals website, I believe, but you can find it on several other places. I think Whole Foods. I did get this one from Whole Foods, which is the lemon cardamom lip balm. I love it so much. I have a backup. It smells so good, like lemony, and I recommend that one as well. And this is the Joyer, if I said that right, Joyer. I don't know how to say it correctly. It's the essential lip balm. I love it so much, and I definitely want to get another one of these. It's really fantastic to put on your lips before you go to bed, and you wake up with your lips really nice and plump. Love it so much. It's kind of like a lip mask without being a lip mask. Everyday Minerals, their foundation bases are my absolute favorite. I use light 2N most of the time. Sometimes in the winter I'll go a little bit lighter. I always have about 2 or 3 different shades because sometimes I have some spots or breakouts. I have a lot of rosacea, so I'm covering that up as well. But I like to have different colors to try and see which works better depending upon what kind of light I'm in as well. And they're low cost enough that it's okay to buy a couple of them. I use that with Supergoop CC Screen. This is kind of how I've perfected dealing with powder foundation makeup. It's often not easy to work with, and usually the people who want to use this are having skin issues like me. They have breakouts, they have rosacea and super sensitivity, and that's why you might lean towards the mineral foundations. For me, I'm using the mineral bases, and it's also better for the environment when they wash off. And Supergoop, their company, is really focused on that, and this is my favorite. It is the 215N. I could go a little lighter too, and they have a much larger shade range. Before they had only like 3 or 4, I think, if I remember correctly, and now they have from much darker to even lighter, so you can definitely find a shade within their range that would work for your skin. And it's also my sun protection products as well, and since these are doubled up, it's like fantastic. My skin does not burn when I use these properly. Now, I've tried many BB creams and CC creams, and the one that I also used last year was this one from Maybelline, and this has 2% salicylic acid, which is meant to help you with breakouts. I would not use this again. You know, the consistency was really nice and lovely, but it didn't actually help with my breakouts at all. So last year I had a really bizarre time trying to find a concealer that worked. I was really struggling, and I mean like mostly under eyes, and I don't mean for covering breakouts. I was using several different versions. I think I have some others. Oh, yes, I do. I tried the NYX Born to Glow. This was very drying. It dried my under eyes. It's actually really mattifying, and I don't know why the word glow is in this. Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. Again, it was like chalk. So I put this under my eyes and it all was very peely and pilling. I don't know what was going on. I'd even tried it without any type of moisturizer or anything underneath. I tried different things, and it was definitely this that was the problem. If you want to just do some type of concealer look on your face, this would work really well, but under the eyes, it was a mess. So I switched to the Makeup Revolution Eye Bright, and that also was a very similar consistency to the other Conceal and Hydrate. I don't know what I was trying to look for here, and I just decided I'm not going to use Revolution anymore for any type of concealer. They have beautiful packaging. I love that about it. I love the rose gold, but the product itself, you know, is just very chalky. And among my search for concealers that will work, I heard of Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. And this product, I used up the whole entire thing. It worked so well. It has this sponge, and I thought, oh, that's not going to be very effective, but it was great at doing like a stippling effect, at spreading underneath the eyes, and then using a brush. Let me see if I have it here. Using this brush, it's a Sephora eye brush, and I used that to spread out the concealer, and it worked really well, and it actually is a really nice consistency. It didn't cause any pilling, and it didn't get all chalky and flaky, so this was a win. Magic Lumi from L'Oreal, this they discontinued, and I'm so bummed. It's a very nice consistency of like a serum with a concealer added to it, and this is something I wouldn't use to put concealer throughout my face, but just under the eyes, at the brow bone. I went online and found a few different places that are still selling it, so you can still find it on Walmart's website and a few other websites, but also on Amazon, so you can still get this if you want. It's really low cost because it's been discontinued. This product from Ardell is an eyebrow product where you can just add little, ooh, there's a little bit left. You can add some lines to your brows. I love it. It's called Stroke a Brow. I think they are changing the formula or something, but the brush itself is actually brush strands. It's not just a marker pen, which a lot of the brow products are, and it does let you do a nice little hairline kind of look to your brows. I have a bunch of these from Sally Beauty. They have them on clearance right now, so something's changing with it. If you really love Ardell Stroke a Brow, check out Sally Beauty clearance section to get the last bits of them before they make any adjustments. So Kat Von D, or now KVD, Kat Von D, yes, their beauty line has some fantastic eyeliners. There's still a tiny bit left, and I'm going to get a few new ones. I wish they had other colors besides black and brown, and I think they have a white. At one point they had some other fun colors like purples and greens and blues. That was a long time ago. I wish they'd really bring them back. They are excellent eyeliners if you like that kind of marker pen thing going on. I love that you can really control putting on the cat eye. They're amazing. I think her line is kind of quiet now, or she doesn't own it anymore. I'm not sure, but they're still really fantastic products with the KVD line. And Laura Geller Eye Calligraphy, I get these on her website. This one is like a forest green. It is so beautiful. It's called Enchanting Emerald. It has this like really unusual little way to hold on to the actual pen and draw the line. I love them. I have a couple still. I don't know if they're changing the product or whatever, but it was a really great product. If they still have it, I recommend. Now, I saved mascaras for last. I love them, and I was excited to talk about the ones I used last year. Buxom, I've used 3. They're my favorite mascara. I bring up their products all the time because it's just a really great mascara. There's also a waterproof version I have, and then there's another version that I'm not out of yet, but this just regular black one that they've had for a few years now is my favorite. I really recommend it. The IT Blowout Lash, or Lash Blowout. I love the bottle, the concept. It looks like you're curling your hair. The product, the brush, not so much. I think it was the actual brush. It just, I don't know if you can tell, but when I take it out of the container, it squishes and it never really stayed in a good shape. So if you're gonna put a mascara on your lashes, you don't want the brush to have like squished sides to it. I don't know if it happens to everyone, but I've had 2 bottles of this and it's the same thing each time. I want the brush to be ready to go through my lashes and not be all funky. It's like squished on one side. So I didn't love this, I'm sorry. The Butter London Power Up Mascara was really fun, but it smudged throughout the summer. I love the brush. It's like thick, it's like a big giant caterpillar. It was really fun to use. It's great for the winter, but in the summer it was like melting on my face. And Josie Maran, this mascara, it's an argan oil. Very great concept. I don't know if she's still making the mascaras or the makeup line anymore, but I finished it up last year and no odor. Was just, I really worry about when there's an oil in your eye product, if it's going to like turn and make a funny smell. It doesn't, even this is old and it still doesn't smell funny. Very, very wonderful for the lashes. Argan oil is such an amazing oil. Another product not that great in the summer if there's a lot of heat and humidity, but it was wonderful when the air is dry. I'd love it if they brought it back if it's gone, or if it's just only something they bring during the season, the Christmas season, when it's like in the multi-packs. So my hair care products are going to be directed towards breakage, trying to grow your hair out and dealing with issues with it thinning, and also daily shampooing if your hair tends to get oily. That's an issue that I have, so a lot of my products are directed towards that as well. And the past 2.5 years, the thinning issue, which you may have a problem with as well. And yeah, these are products that are going to target those areas. I also really like to try anything that's in the natural world, so I tried the Love Beauty and Planet line. This didn't wash my hair very well. I love the concept. I love several other of their products, and I'm going to be trying some conditioners soon, but the actual shampoo, it built up, and this is like an area over here where I get like buildup. I don't want that, so I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna keep trying because I love any type of natural or healthy hair or skincare line, but it didn't work that well. The Dove Hair Therapy, it is for breakage prone hair and it's also sulfate free. I love it, I recommend it. I love the conditioner as well. I'm not done with it yet, so it's not part of the empties. The Naked Bee Gentle Shampoo is unbelievable. Like hands down, this is it. If you want a natural shampoo, it smells so good. Oh my God, it smells amazing. This is the Orange Blossom and Honey. It cleans your hair. It does not leave your hair with that buildup that happens with natural shampoos. The ingredients are like outstanding, like all the natural things. It's a really, 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 really good shampoo. And my other absolutely star shining shampoo are the Neem shampoos. I originally got these because I was having so many problems with my skin being itchy and irritated. And Neem was something I found through research that is known to calm your scalp, to calm your skin. If you have any type of reactions or irritations or even like funguses, which we have on our skin and hair. I don't really have problems with dandruff, but it's a really big cure for dandruff issues. And I used it one day. I got it from Whole Foods, which they don't carry it anymore. Now I get it from Amazon, and this is the volumizing and the gentle therapy. I found I've used another version. I think it's like a regular. They're all great. They work so well at cleaning your hair, and they don't leave that buildup as well. Carol's Daughter Almond Milk Mask. It's just an outstanding hair mask for any hair type. It helps so much with the dry hair and trying to grow your hair out really long. I find this at Sally's Beauty. I think they have it at Walmart, but a lot of the times the Carol's Daughter products are all gone. But Sally's Beauty Supply still has it, and I really recommend it if you're trying to deal with hair breakage and grow out your hair. So I got these 2 little samples. I think they're from Sephora. They might be a birthday item. I'm not sure, but they are so good. The Moroccan oil oil, it's pricey for a reason. It is an absolutely fantastic hair oil. And then the hydrating styling cream is so lovely. So I have the larger versions. They're not part of my empties because they're not empty yet. I love them. I'll be repurchasing. Wonderful products. So It's a 10 has a lot of also styling potions and hair potions and all kinds of things. They have such a vast line, and I really did enjoy this styling potion as well. Probably not going to repurchase it if I'm choosing that over the Moroccan oil one, but it's a very good product. And I'm just going to move on into their spray because I finished this last year. It's the first time I tried the sprays, and I used up the whole bottle. And what I do is use this before I hair dry my hair or blow dry my hair, however you call it. And it does put on a bit of a coating, so I feel like my hair is a little bit thicker, so I think it is protecting it because the thickening I can feel. I don't encourage using this before you're going to curl your hair or use the Dyson. I did some tests on that and I have some videos on it if you want to watch, and it didn't hold any type of curl very well. But I think if you're going to do a flattening to your hair or just let it air dry or use the hair dryer, this works really well at coating and keeping your hair a little bit thicker and protected. A lot of the hair protection products are so expensive, so I have two that are not so expensive and they're absolutely lovely. The Infusium, I don't know how to say that, I don't know. It's a leave-in treatment, and I think they're one of the first companies to start this because they have like that whole list of this is what it does for your hair. I found it really helpful. It's not as thickening as the It's a 10, but it is nice to put on before you do any type of styling or hair drying your hair. Who doesn't love Aussie? I mean, the smell, oh my gosh. Their hair products smell so fantastic, and they're low cost, and it's just a really great base to start out with to put something in your hair before you do any type of styling for a nice protection. This is a hair insurance leave-in conditioner. It smells amazing. It has jojoba oil in it. Another thing I can't say, I really love it. It's so lovely, and if you're just going to let your hair air dry, this is a great product to spray into your hair, and it just moisturizes your hair really lightly, especially if you have fine or thinning hair and you don't want a really heavy oil. You don't want that on your hair. Go for this. It's perfect. The Carol's Daughter Black Vanilla Leave-In Conditioner and the Almond Milk Leave-In Conditioner, they smell so good if you want a nice additional smell to your hair, and it's a really good quality line. I really recommend the Black Vanilla if you need a lighter conditioner, and if you want a tiny bit heavier, then go with the Almond Milk. But I gotta tell you, I've had so many people ask me what perfume I'm using when I have this in my hair, especially in the summer when the sun hits your hair and it kind of releases the odor a little bit more. People have asked me, what are you wearing? Because it smells so good. If you want to smell good and do a light conditioner to your hair, I recommend the Black Vanilla, and the Almond Milk also smells fantastic. So I have a texturizer spray that is called Sugar Rush. It's from Sally's Beauty. I don't know if they have this product anymore. I first got it and the first bottle smelled amazing. This bottle doesn't smell as good, and I don't know what they did. The formula, they changed it. They got rid of that beautiful sugar smell, and the texturizing also is different. So I'm not getting this again because they changed the formula and it doesn't smell as great anymore. So onto the body moisturizers. I have this moisturizer from Clean Beauty. This is a line that I got from Walmart. Very low cost as well, but a really great line of products. It worked really well. It's a body butter. I used the whole thing up. It was fantastic. I will purchase this again at TK Maxx or TJ Maxx or Home Goods. They're all the same company. They have this A La Maison body care line. It's okay. I really like this as a nice hand cream, not necessarily a body cream. It's not as moisturizing as I want, but it's more of a nice lotion. If you want a light lotion, they have a lot of different scents. So I do recommend this if you want to just grab a hand lotion and it's not too heavy. One hand lotion that I absolutely love if you need something heavier in the winter is Burt's Bees Honey and Grapeseed Hand Cream. It is very thick. It smells fantastic. I love it. And also from the Body Shop, Almond Milk and Honey line is beautiful. Fantastic for your legs if they're dry and they need that extra support, and your arms. It's just really great skincare. Another item that I absolutely love is this lemon extract hand cream. This was my Purse hand cream for a really long time, and it's from Bath and Body Works, and I don't think they make it anymore. Oh, there's still a tiny bit left. It is a really fantastic hand cream that is gel if you want to just put a cream on, and it moisturizes your hands really nicely, and it's not thick and heavy. This was awesome. If it's still available at Bath and Body Works, can somebody let me know, because I'm having a hard time finding it. I really love it that much. The CeraVe sunscreen that is invisible ink, and it's so great in the summer. It also protects your skin, but it also moisturizes quite a bit, so I'm in love with this as well. I'll be repurchasing. During the time frame of working remotely, I was able to experiment with many different deodorants. Normally I wouldn't have done that and tortured my coworkers, but because I had that opportunity, I decided to go kind of hog wild with the natural deodorants and see if I could find the right one. I love Lumi. They are something you can only buy from their website, and I wish they were in stores because you have to kind of buy the bundles to make it worth it. So I ended up buying a couple bundles and shared them with some other people to try and see, like, do we like these? I like them for my areas that are not under my arm. So I think I'm gonna try, they have some new solid versions because these are like a gel, and oh, it looks gunky, sorry, but you know, I used them, I finished them up. And you can actually just use this and put it on your body like with your finger, but I like for my arms to be a solid gel that I can just use really quick and go. For the rest of my body, any other parts, this product is outstanding. Really, for someone, if you're running or doing any type of sport or at the gym and you're wearing spandex or lycra or whatever, it does get hot in certain areas. You know, you're wearing all these like clothes that don't breathe very well, you get stinky. This, I can't tell you how amazing these products are. I love them. I also discovered Native. This is my first container of it. I used the whole entire thing. It took me, I think it was 2.5 to 3 months to use the whole entire container. It was mistletoe. I'm using 2 others now because I really did enjoy it. It doesn't stop like major sweating, but I did run a 5K race using this exact deodorant, and it was fine. When I was done, I didn't smell. It was just a tiny bit sweaty because you gotta sweat when you're running, but it was absolutely fantastic. So moving on from that, and when you are running, you need insect repellent if you're outside in any type of way. This was the original bottle, and they decided to rebottle it with a smaller amount, same exact product, made it look prettier, but made it more expensive and less. That's not very nice, guys. Only find it on Amazon. It's worth it. I really do recommend it if you're trying to use a natural insect repellent that doesn't have that strong citronella smell. I hate that citronella smell. It makes me have massive headaches. This smells more like a nice blend of wintergreen and herbs. It's very lovely. It's not something that is going to work if you're in the jungle with a bazillion mosquitoes. It's just for like light areas of mosquitoes, and also when you're at the beach and those little tiny like flies or big horse flies, it scares them away. So that works really well. For my nails, I'm loving the Q-Tex Moisture Rich Nail Polish Remover. Moisture Rich Nail Polish Remover. This is one of my favorite nail polish removers. I was using the no-name brands for years because it's cheaper and I thought they worked just the same, and I ended up getting this because my brand was out, and it actually works better and left my nails less dry. So I really highly recommend this nail polish remover if you polish your nails a lot like I do. I am so excited to recycle all of these bottles. Finally, I was holding on to them. They have so much dust and hair flying everywhere. It was fun to see what products I used throughout the year and which ones I will be repurchasing and which ones I definitely will not be repurchasing. Please let me know if anything sparks your interest. If you have any questions, I'd love to answer. If you have any recommendations, that's what I want to hear the most of, because I'm all ears. I love exploring and having my own like little chemistry lab of products. It's just so fun.